Hello, this is Resilan Bearcat, and welcome to City Skylines 2.
Okay, we're back in Saddle Rock with episode 2 of Economy 2.0. Now, the purpose of today's video is just we're going to continue playing the game. We're going to see if we can get level 5, maybe level 6. I don't know if I can get that far in the time that we have. We're going to crank the speed and let it go. And we're just going to continue adding things very slowly to our game. Now, in the last video, boy, words, they're difficult sometimes. In the last video, I posed the question, do you think this is too hard? I put a poll up, do you think it's too hard? We'll see how people respond to that. But in that, I kind of at the end of the video, talked a little bit about my experience. My very first game that I started after the patch, I went bankrupt. By the time I got to Grand Village, I was out of money and really was just, playing with bankruptcy. It wasn't a matter of, don't believe it was even salvageable. But I had played the game the way I had played the game, before. I just came in here, and as I got each new level, I added whatever it was they were asking for. In this game, I ignored what I unlocked. I've got all kind of stuff unlocked, and basically the only thing we have is a school, a water tower, a cemetery, and a medical clinic. I'm not sure where the medical clinic is. Oh, it's right there. That's all I've added. I mean, this is a transformer station. I'm importing things. I've not added any other services. If we look at my budget here and we go to services, you'll see electric, water, healthcare, education. And I've turned the slider down to 50% on everything that I can. We've got a little bit more on water, but healthcare 50%. We've turned it down as far as we can. I do think healthcare and death care, especially the cemetery costs, are just outrageous. In a game and the size, this scale factor, I will just say it again: $45,000 a month for the cemetery, which is just that's way too high, especially given the amount of money that they give you. That needs to be addressed. It's too high. On the other side of things, though, I do think the game is playable. And it is more challenging. You do have to think about things. So this is where I was going to come into. Just a little bit of thing. We come over here to our city happiness thing. What's making them unhappy? We're going to address some of the things that make them unhappy. Right now, lack of entertainment and unreliable healthcare coverage is what's making them. The healthcare coverage is probably due to the fact that I don't have only one ambulance is running. Or in maintenance. What is that all about? So I think we could use we can up the budget on that a little bit, but that's going to cost us some money. So if we look at our budget, we're making money. So let's go ahead on the services, and let's come over here to our healthcare. Let's see if we can do something about let's go up to 75% instead of, I can't do 75%. So let's go to 80%. That'll be good enough. So let's see, 114. 150. So we're talking about 36,000 increase on 30%. But let's do 80% and see what that does. So we'll let that run along. We come in here now. Look at that. Unreliable healthcare coverage is now just a -1 instead. Now let's play around with something. I am curious. That's part of the game, what we're doing right now. Let's go into the budget again. Let's take the budget for services to 90%. Or we'll go to 90%. I'm willing to bet the 1 disappears. We'll give it a minute and see if that disappears. Maybe not. And I was thinking maybe it would go. Nope, it does not. Oh, now what we're going to do. Of course, we're not making near as much money now. That's an issue. Services, healthcare, death care, 100%. We'll let that run along for a second. And we've still got unreliable healthcare coverage. Kind of curious what that's all about. I do need to upgrade this road. That might involve moving the medical clinic and then upgrading this road. Move the medical clinic over here to the side. Or use Move It to move things. If I move this, what would it cost? It costs $15,000 to move it. Interesting. Expensive, considering what my budget is like. But I can't upgrade this road unless I do move these things around a little bit. We'll probably use Move It to do that and then fix things up. That is one of the benefits of having Move It. But we'll come back in here. Did the thing go away? No, it didn't. So unreliable healthcare coverage, something is causing that. It could be road access, it could be other things. We're going to go back down to Let's from the budget standpoint go back to 70% and see what we do at 70%. So we know at 100% it didn't change. At 50% it was a -4, but at 70% it's a -2. I can live with a -2. Now, lack of recreation options. Let's see if we can do something about that. So what I want to do is we need a park. I don't know what the different parks are. $6,000 a month for this. Campsite, $30,000, $6,000 a month, $10,000, $2,000 a month, a small park. Let's put in some parks. So I think, now I am curious, what does the playground cost? $24,000 adds $2,500 a month, gives plus 10% well-being in the area. Now the nice thing about this is, look at this. I can put this thing over here. I can even put it on the other side of the road. That's pretty cool. I do like that change. There's an area, there's a radius, and you can put this thing anywhere in the radius. So we can come up here and put a playground over here. We can put an alleyway in here and put it on the other side. We could just put it back in here and have a little road. That's what we'll do. We'll put it in there. Then we need a path. And what we'll do is we'll come down through here and put a path through here. Path down through there. There we go. And that's kind of nice. Let's come back over here and get this path and bring it over here and join it up right there. Very good. We now have a playground. All right. Now, did that do anything for our lack of entertainment? No, not really. I was wanting to see, but it did increase the well-being. So let's do a park in this area. We need some entertainment options. So a small playground and a small park. I won't put both of them over here. This is kind of going to go along with the playground here. I'm going to put a playground at 2,000. Small playground, 1,000 a month. Put this right here beside the path, kind of part of this whole complex right here. Now let's see if we can bring the, oops, not that. We don't want any of that. Let's go back over here to this path. Okay, this path is what we want. And it won't join up there, but we'll bring the thing down like this. Okay, so we got a path that comes in there. I wish we could join the path to this, but without using anarchy, I cannot. Let's see. Okay, now I don't like that manicured grass look, so let's get our bulldozer and let's take all of this stuff off and just do the decal filter. Clean this off. Present. No, I want surfaces. Surfaces. Okay. I want that surface off. That looks good. I really think I like that one. Let's take that off. More of a natural area. Okay. Wonder if I could draw a surface in. I don't know if I have a way. I don't think I may not have the spaces filter. I don't know that the bulldozer. There is a mod. I've seen people do it in various different things where you can add in some stuff. So we've added that in. What does that do? Okay, now we're not getting abundance of entertainment. So adding those two things created abundance of entertainment. So our happiness is now, we're good. There's no reason to add anything else. Let's look at our budget just to see what we're doing on services. We've got parks and recreation at $3,000 a month. That's not bad. Why is landscaping at $11 for the month? That's interesting. Okay, interesting. But hey, that's in there. Now then, what's next on the happiness thing? They're pretty happy. High taxes, unreliable healthcare coverage because we got that turned down.
Thank you, Professor.
I'm pretty good though. I'm plus on the happiness. They're happy. We don't have to do anything else. We're 2,000 people. So now we can think about some more expansion. And part of what we want to do with another section of expansion. Let's fix this right here while we're here. Do I just want to move? I got to think about if I just want to move this over to the street, then I can upgrade this road. I don't think I like where it's at. So I'm going to move it. I'm going to use move it to center this up right there. Give me enough room there. Great. And I'm going to move it again here and take this and I'm going to make that go to there. And then we'll grab this and pull it back here as well, like that. Okay. Oh, oops. Stop. Okay. Let's do a road upgrade. We'll come here, do a road upgrade. We'll replace. It's not going in. It's trying to snap to those things, which I don't want. Let's turn off all the snapping. Here we go, look at that. Beautiful, I got it upgraded. I like it. Okay, now then, I gotta move it back on. And take this and move this back over here against the road. Okay, nice. It's good. Okay. With that in place, look at all of the demand I have for various different things. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little office complex right down here. And, oh, wait a minute. Before we do that, I was told, I had a comment from one of my viewers that stone mining doesn't require any special area. It can be set up anywhere, and he is correct. So what I'm going to do, let's go ahead and come down here. I want to set up in this area right here, a stone mine. I'm going to back this off about 2 blocks here. Put this to here. That to there. Let's see. And that to here. Let's see. What I'll do is put this to here. Here. So what we're just going to do is going to fill in this area right in here. I want to leave about 1.5 out there, there. Have any snap twos turned on. Okay, there we go. So that's going to be stone mining. And then what we'll do, surfaces filter. We get everything. Take those trees out of there. Take that out of there. Alright, now what we're going to do is the stone mine. Okay, now wait a minute. Just come to here. Bring this out of here. I'm going to back this off a little bit more right there because I want to put another row of trees. We're going to put some, I think we'll put spruce around this one. To delineate something's different about it. There we go. I want to go back 2 though, not 1. I need to move all of these just a little bit further off the road so that we've got. I don't want to move that far. I don't want that to come up. So let's put it right there. Okay, go. Oh, much. There we go. Very good. So now then, let's bring some trees. Do some planning around here and detailing. We're going to do spruce. I'm going to do 2 rows of. I'm going to try to put in 2 rows of spruce. Put it line. I bet. Line tool. 10 yards, 10 meters. Okay. We will. That there. There. Go. And then let's see. Put one right. Oh, wait a minute. Up. Up. Right, the line tool. These trees down through here. Look at that. It doesn't want to put those in. What we'll do is use the spot tool and see if I can sneak them in here manually. I did. Get them in there. Okay. And we'll bring the line down through here. Sneak it around this corner. Let's see. Let's go to a curve tool. And I missed a tree or a bush, right? And okay, we've got a street tool at the moment. Let's see, I need to Curved tool. There we go, and just draw in a few more right around the corner here. And we'll just go and manually place these right on the like that. Okay. Just delineate a little bit that's different. I think that looks pretty good. You can see we've got all the little things around here. So very good. We've got a little bit of industrial demand. Our commercial demand has come back. We've got some office demand. So down here in amongst the commercial, now we're going to put a little bit of office. I'm not going to zone in much office, and we're definitely not going to zone a huge area like that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a 3x3. And on the other side of the street, I'm going to put a 3x4. And we'll see when if those fill in, when those fill in a little bit. Oh, we got to go back to turn the game back on. Oh, well, look at that. It filled in very quickly. In fact, both of them did. But that did take the demand down quite a bit. Now we need more living space. So what I'm going to do is down here behind the medical clinic, we're going to put some more houses. What we'll do is we'll bring the road, bring the regular straight tool, and oh, that's overlapping. Surprised by that. Huh. I'd have thought that would fit. This does not fit, does it? Huh, okay. Oh, it must be in there pretty tight. Let's see what I can do about that. On a road to come down through here. Okay, we'll just come down to here. Doesn't like anything about that road that I upgraded, does it? Let's try this right here. I'm going to stop the game for a second because I don't like making these kind of changes when they're here. I'm going to take that road out, which of course makes everything unhappy. I'm going to try to draw it back in. Let me draw it. I wonder, okay, let's take this street out. What we'll do is use move it, and move this, and move this. We're just going to take for the moment. Okay, now then, let's see if we can draw the road back in. The road goes in there pretty quickly and easily. Move it out here and put the medical clinic back up against the item. And then this right here, let's see if that reconnects itself. Does not. Okay. That is actually a problem. So let's take this right here and using the move tool, see what we can do about. See what I'm going to do. I'm going to just move it completely. Where can I put it? Actually, I'm going to come over here behind these houses. I think I'm going to stick it right here, right where you first come into town. Cost me a little bit of money to do this, but that's okay. We'll let that connect right there. Okay, let's see if the game fixes itself. Yeah, it does. Okay, very good. And with that, what we can do, grab this, come down to here, along behind this, do that right there. Okay. And then that gives me some places down in here. I can build some houses. We can then, I'm going to put a road down through here. I think I do, if it'll go. And it won't go because of water tower. We're going to leave, so we're not going to put the road in there. This might be something. Let's see if we do this road here. Let's if I do, it still won't go through there. Interesting. If I do it on that side, it does it. If I do it there, we'll connect to there. I'm just gonna put an alley down through here like this, and then what I will do, commercial things, just an alley coming down here. All right, and then now we can do some Back over to here. Low rent housing. There'll be a lot of housing here. But it will be some low. But one thing there, one thing there. What are the upgrades for this? It stays on there. That has to be at, oh, that'll go around nicely right there. So I got some place to put some other housing in here. So we're going to put some low rent housing here as well. Oh no, we don't think that big. Stop it. Let's see. Get out of there. Let's start over on that. We want this to come in here, but we don't want anything anywhere near that size. So let's put this one in first. That zone's in, then we'll put that one. I just want two small things. Okay, very good. That'll be the low rent housing. Now then. Let's check the happiness and see what we got. High taxes is good. We're fine. We're nearly 200,000 a month in profit. So that means we're making money to do things with. Now, I do believe, because of the crime, you know, it's interesting. They're not complaining about the crime. You'd think they would be, but they are not. I look at the happiness thing. So if I bring this up, crime is not a... It's just not a factor. So happiness, parks and recreation, healthcare coverage.
That's not exactly what an increased death rate measures.
Be in the middle. Okay.
If everybody is dying,
very good. So we're just doing all that. Now, I'm pretty much done with this section. I could put some more industry in here. Let's check the city population. Gotta think about this. 20% unemployment. Yikes. We do need to do something about this. We need to think about some jobs. Based on the factor, population, death rate, employment. Let's see. Household wealth. Do I have the education levels and job information? That should be somewhere. Workplace availability. There we go. Undereducated or uneducated, poorly educated, educated, well educated, highly educated. Okay. That's the workplace distribution. We've got a lot of poorly educated and educated. Some educated, poorly educated quite a bit. We just need more jobs all the way around. So I tell you what we're going to do. We got a little bit of demand here. But let's fill in a little bit more that we can do. We're going to come over here. Let's see if we can... We'll put a 3x3 there. We'll probably take, and we'll put a 3x4 there. Okay, those will fill in. That took the demand out. That for the commercial, I'm going to come down here, put in a couple of items there. And just one big building. I wonder what that's going to be. Nice. That got rid of the commercial demand. Now the industrial demand, we're going to fill in a little bit more here on the industrial. We don't have a lot of industrial demand. What we'll do is just fill in one block. That will probably knock that out of there as well. Now we do have the ability to control what we bring into the city as far as some of the production. The production tab we have available, so we can see we are producing a massive amount of textiles. Exporting these things. Carrots we're producing, so we got surpluses of grain, chickens, carrots, the textiles. We've got a little surplus here. We're bringing in some of, from a deficit standpoint, we've got some of the things, material goods. So if we come down here and we look at things with the stuff that we're producing, we are overproducing this food. We're importing this item right here, convenience food. You need chickens and grain. So let's see if any of these things are convenience foods. That's material. That's vehicles. That's metals. Don't know what that is yet. That's furniture. So doesn't look like we got anything that's there. Also doesn't look like we did a whole lot toward our demand, does it? What was this now? Metals. That's food. And we could change our tax rate to try to incent something to come in. Which would be interesting. If we go to taxation, we go to industrial. We could say convenience store foods. Let's try this. Where is convenience foods? Convenience food. We will lower the taxes on this. We subsidize that. I want to see now if we zone in some of this, if we get convenience foods and stuff. We're going to put a zone in here. And a number of plants that are coming in. This should produce a whole bunch of jobs. Just what we're looking for. And I want to see what we get here. It'll be very interesting to see if we get convenience foods on one of these plots. Pharmaceuticals, alkenes cracking, fatty bite. That might be convenience foods. And little boxes. Don't know about little boxes. That seems to be to me more forestry products. That's the one specialized industry that we can do right now that we don't have. That's plastics, concrete, minerals. Okay, let's see what we have here. Little boxes. Plastic. They're convenience food. We did get some convenience food. Petrochemicals. That's still under construction. So now that we got that in here, let's go into our city economy, back to our taxation and industrial. Convenience foods, which we were subsidizing. We want to make that 12%. Bait and switch. We got you to come in. Now we're going to tax you. That is pharmaceuticals. Okay, well that's not too bad, all things considered. I'll take that. High taxes, unreliable healthcare coverage, walking distance to the elementary school. No, we're gonna leave the walking distance issue. We don't care about that. What is? Oh, that's parking. Cars are parked on the streets. We could build a couple of parking lots down here. Might help. So let's see about what we do about parking. What it costs to do parking. I think we're going to need to unlock the parking. I don't think I have parking. I don't have parking areas unlocked. It takes 2 points to unlock. I've got 8 to go in here. Power plants, water treatment plant. I have no idea what it would cost to do a water treatment plant. I have to admit, I don't really want to find out. Recycling centers, college will eventually need. We only got 2,500 people. I think parking on the street is fine. Right now, that might help in this area down in here to have a parking lot in here with some items between the distance between the houses, but we're not that far away. Let's let it go and just let it do its thing. Right. And then down here, I think I want to put anything in here. In fact, I think trees. So what we're going to do here is come down here, bring our forest brush. I want to do wild deciduous. I want to do a mix of teens and elderly trees. Maybe even child trees, do them all. We want to bring the brush strength down to about 50. I'm going to take the brush strength up to 100. I'm just going to bring that down. Basically want to create a buffer zone. There we go. Pretty well planted there. Various different trees. Oh, we want. Okay. Let's continue on down. There we go. And then just simply because I think it looks nice, let's do the same thing here over into this area and just plant the whole area here like this whole corner to be. Okay, push that out. Okay, there we go. Very nice. That is it's a nice looking little area. We'll do other things later. Now, one of the things that we could do at this up here, wouldn't mind a logging industry. This is not really the place for the logging industry. We need some more housing of all types. If we're going to grow, we can do some more housing. So I'm doing kind of a ring of higher density housing around this right here. So this right here is higher density housing that I have options to. I've got medium density housing. I've got low rent housing. I don't know which is which actually. It's like those are all the same thing. Now these down here, these are low rent houses here. Oh, I don't know. Okay. Nothing else in the town is very big, and then you got these big old tower right now. We'll live with it. Not exactly what I was hoping for there, but I'll let it go for now. I made that smaller.
That is all for today's video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to hit the like button and leave a comment to let me know what you think. Please subscribe to the channel to be notified when new content is available, and check out the links shown here for more gameplay. Take care. Hello, this is Resilan Bearcat, and welcome to City Skylines 2.
What I want to do is bring a road down there, so let's upgrade this road right to here. Wanting to go top or bottom. Let's see. That off. There we go. What I want. I can't put that one in there. That's okay. We'll leave it like that. Let's see if I come up through here and just strictly come up. Here is the, let's see, everything. There's the number. There's where I want. We want to come out 160. That down there like that. Oh, that's. Oh. Let's see if I can do something here. I'm probably not gonna soon. So let's go ahead and let's place this right here. Let's see. Unsnap that. There we go, like that. Okay, now then. Oh, thrown in. Terrible. That's already bad. So let's try this right here. Unzoning tool. Hey, that works. Alt. Oh, that's not great, but not terrible. Let's see, let's do none. Guess that over here. Told you to do none. How is that still got? Let's see. Is this right? Right. Okay. None. How is that still zoned? No idea. None. Alright, default. Yeah, I can live with that. That's not too bad. There we go. We'll close that up. Come back up here to my road tool. Turn all my snaps on. What are you doing? Okay. And come across here 160. And that's 128. That's
spikes
great.
in demand have
That's
led to
actually
temporary local shortages in the city's fresh water supply.
Let's take this back out.
Be aware that we are
I'm drawing this in
struggling to
again.
get the situation in hand. This
Get
has
it a
been
little bit
local
more
public service announcement.
even.
A driving advisory
Nope.
has been issued for the
Now we'll
immediate
play with
area
the
due to
zoning
poor
tool.
road conditions. Please
I could
exercise
spend so
caution
much
when you must
time.
drive, and try to stay off the streets until
Let's
conditions
see.
improve. This has been a local public service announcement.
Has anyone seen my keys?
Zoning tool
Keys.
off.
What?
And
We're on the air?
Oh, sorry about that. It's nothing important. I just lost my keys. I'm sure they'll
Okay,
turn up.
do it that way.
They're for the brown sedan parked outside
Default.
the radio station. Oh,
turn
well,
that back on. Oh,
probably shouldn't have said that. If anyone finds them, please don't
nice.
steal my car. I mean, the old Hornbuckle mobile, please. Oh,
Just
good.
leave the whole strip
Here
down.
they are. Well,
I'll just leave that right
never
there.
mind then.
That works
Thank
just
you
fine for
for
me.
listening to
Okay.
Second Moon.
And default.
And on to our main
Zoning tool
feature
off.
story. The commercial
off.
district is booming.
Now
as
then,
the
we'll
area
continue
is
drawing this in a little
attracting
bit.
more high-end stores,
It's
bringing the
squared
latest
up
in
here.
luxury to our neighborhood. You can now
128.
shop for designer
And that brings me
shoes
right over
while
here to
sipping a
this, and that
fancy
one filled in
Jarva mate.
perfect.
Or so my wife
Let's see if we can get
That's good
here.
for business and good for
That's
the
my
community.
128.
Thanks.
And
We'll be back.
comes in there, and that actually filled in really well.
We're live.
Not going to do anything
and
else
we're
up
getting
there.
reports about a traffic accident
Okay.
somewhere.
I am going to fill
in
in
the
some
city.
density
Road
here
maintenance services have
on
already
the
been
sides of
dispatched, and
this
traffic
thing.
flow should return to normal.
So what
But
we'll
if you're planning
do
a quick trip out,
is
you might want
this
to wait
right
a while
here.
until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you. Meanwhile, expect delays
bring in
and
a
drive
bunch of row houses. We'll bring in row houses all the way down. The all row houses. Okay. Then what we're going to do is medium density house. Go down through here and literally just fill these. Or here. This out. This out. That looks nice. You got to get out of there. Build them the right size. Okay. And around the school here, I'm going to do another row up here that goes to the school. I believe what I'm going to do is taper off density here. Basically, give it a 2-block radius here and just fill the rest in city housing. Same thing here. Would be the medium density up here. Literally on this. So we're just gonna have a little small strip here of higher density housing. Let the rest of that fill in. Kind of like that. And the rest of the row houses, for some reason, are got demand, so it should come in at some point. And on this side, just like we did on that side, here, remember. That right there. Oh, I don't like that. Let's see if I can. Here, that across here to here. Well, almost. That always. So we'll try to fix that with the zoning tool. Fill that in. When I put it on the other side, it does. Okay, that fixed that. Very good. We've got additional things in here now. We're nearly at 3,000 people, and we're growing pretty steadily. Spacious homes are not getting near as much of a plus for that anymore. Probably due to the fact of how much of the other types of zoning that are done. I do have some more demand. Let's look at job population. 17% still. So what we want to do is just come on down through here. I'm going to fill in that whole section right there. I'll probably take the commercial demand and the industrial demand. If I can fill in additional things, we just need jobs. I don't think we can do. Bring that whole thing out, so we'll fill that whole thing in. Right? Then, because of the fact that I do need so many jobs, industrial is climbing again. This is going to just about do it without expanding the city, because I want to change the grid, change how things done. I want to reserve this area up in here. Train, we can use some area down in here still a little bit. But I really want my industry down in this area. So what I will do, what we will probably do here now is some high, very large but spread out houses down through here. So let's go to working on that. And basically then, we're not going to do any further over there. But we are going to go this. This is going to remain a dirt road. What I want to do is come out right here over to here. Now I'm going to change to this version of the tool to here, there. Ooh, that's too much. What we'll do is that there. Oops, I needed to reset. Okay. Just see. Very small. Then bring. Yeah, let's see. I can swing it all the way around to here. Needs to be so. Let's see. Let's start right here. There. Doesn't matter. Which means, let's put this in here. I want to come back in here. Put a road right here. Start from down here to the bulldozer. I'm going to redraw this a little bit. Still want the continuous tool. Come out here. To be much better. Okay. Now then. Oh, shoot. Oh. Okay. Put the houses back on both sides of the road. Okay, and then we got. Not going to put any houses down through here. This is going to be a buffer zone. But what I am going to do is put some low density residential down through here. What we're going to do is really spread it out, but we want these to be large lots, very spread out. So that'll be there. Put a house here, waterfront. I'm going to alternate sides of the road. That in there. That in there. Be kind of small right here. I want to get up into that. In there. That there, and then put a pretty good sized house down here. I don't. Oh, wait. I want 2 houses. I want a single house. Be hard. Too big. Okay. Slow. Now there. much. That out. Take that out. We'll try this again. We'll do 3 by 4, then allow it to just do 3 wide. We'll do the 4. It's fine. I may even do 5 back like that. It's just gonna be a little small house on this side. Okay, so those are pretty good sized houses. Going down through here, spread way out. Don't want any houses over there. That's a buffer zone. Let's go to be in there. It is about time to think about expanding out through here. Now, the one thing about our budget is once I start expanding out squares, I'm going to have to pay a tile up. I really don't know how much the tile up. I do know I've seen people unlocking all the tiles so that they don't have to pay the upkeep. And I've seen a couple of videos from people talking about how expensive the tile upkeep option is. But let's unlock one. We're actually got more money than we started with, and we are making 260,000. So I tell you what we're going to do. Because of that, we got crime all over the place. So let's put crime. Let's put a police station in. This is going to be a city services block, so we want to put a police station in now. Let's fight the crime. Police administration of police station. It won't fit in there, partially because of probably how it's zoned. Here and here. Let's see. Okay. Doesn't fit in there. We could bring it over here, but this road, we should actually expand this road. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, we could put it down in here. Got a dairy house here. Put it in here. Let's see. Oh, look at that. Milestone 5. Very good. Took about 47 minutes to do that, and to be honest, if you look at it, 125,000, so it's going up 25,000 each level. It is definitely not a... It's just strictly linear. You get 25,000 more for every milestone you unlock. We got some more rewards. We got some more tile, expansion permits. There's no way I could use afford to do all those expansion permits. They're in there. Let's go ahead and upgrade this road right here that we originally made a dirt road. I'll make this here. I want to make this a replace. Let's turn off the cell length. It'll snap in the middle. I want to upgrade both sides. We'll bring that road all the way down, and then we're going to put in our first police station. We're going to come right in here because we've got all this crime. I'm going to move over a little bit, give myself some room. So this will be city services over here. We'll put that in, and then let's look at our budget. How much monthly? 45,000. Let's run that down to 80%. See if we can't get that under 40,000. That's 70%. Let's do 70%. I'm going to go to 70% to start. In fact, I'm going to 50%. Let's see how it does it. Probably not very well. At 50%, I do have a number of vehicles dispatched. Efficiency is in the toilet. Probably more so than I... That's the one thing about it. And I do find it very curious. Wonder why in the budget, I still have to say this, wonder why in the budget they only allow us to turn it down to 50%. If you're going to have a slider, why not have it be, 10% to 100%, to 200%? I mean, if I can run it to 200 or 150, so it's a scalar 50 to 150. I still don't understand why 0 to 200. You could turn it off here. It would be the same as turning the building off. Budget of 0. But I don't know. We're going to put that. We are going to take this up to 70%. And then healthcare, 70%. So let's see how our overall budget is doing after we add that in. We're still doing good. We're still 200,000. Let's see what they're complaining about these days. Unreliable healthcare, unreliable internet. Wow, that's a -2. Seriously, dudes.
city's attracting
Seriously,
more
I'm
high-end
really going to
stores.
complain about that? I guess so.
Latest in luxury
Let's
to
come in
our
here,
neighborhood.
communications. I wonder
You can
what
now
internet,
shop for designer shoes
post
while
office,
sipping a fancy local
mailbox.
Jarva mate.
Ooh,
Or
post
so my
office,
wife tells
pretty
me.
expensive.
That's good for business.
Internet.
And good for the community.
That's only
Thanks, Jim.
5K a
Back
month.
after this.
So let's see, I can cover the whole town right down in here. And I am going to put this,
There's no sinking this boat.
that is
Governor.
some prime real estate, but this over here behind over here is not really all that prime of real estate. This is going to cover a good portion of my town. At least gives some. Okay. There we go. We've upgraded that. Now let's see what that does. Okay, that gets rid reliable internet services now +2. It went from -2 to +2. That's pretty good. And if I look at the communication, telecom, it's not bad. You know, based on the usage and other things, we could upgrade it and do some other things. I am curious now. I'm here to the I can upgrade bandwidth. It's only $1,500 a month for the bandwidth. It actually doesn't seem like that's that bad. And then the wireless antenna, $750 a month. Yeah, but we've got $200,000 a month coming. I don't really see any. Just go ahead. Both of those. So let's see. All right, let's get out of that. Put this in here. I'm not sure how to. Where's the radio mast? Where's the upgrade? Where's the interface for applying the upgrade? There's the turn it off thing. I see this, but I don't see a choice to apply it. I have to look that up. So if you know, comment in the video if you actually know how to upgrade the things. I'd actually be interested in how you apply that. Oh, I saw something pop up here. I wonder if there's a mod conflicting. It's not coming up with something it ought to be. Certainly don't want a line tool on these things. Radio mast, telecom tower, server farm, post office. Not doing post office at 250,000. There was a little thing popped up. Maybe these aren't unlocked. Maybe there's something I have to do to unlock those. Well, okay. Not going to worry about it. We're still growing. We're still doing good. Our budget is still very positive. Overall, we're doing good. They don't like the taxes, so let's do something about the taxes. Since they don't like the tax, they are complaining about the taxes. Let's see if we can go down to 11% on the taxes across the board. What does that do to my overall budget? Oh, I didn't have to close that window. I just need to go back to here. About 20 grand a month that I'd lose there. Service trade, service upkeeps. The service trade, that's importing electricity. I'm importing, that's 100,000 a month. Now let's look at, this might be the time that we consider building a electric. So the small coal plant cost $100,000. It costs anywhere from $5,000 to $45,000 a month in upkeep. Ooh, that's a lot. It produces 20 megawatts. We're currently importing 10 megawatt at the cost of $100,000. So I think this will lower our budget. I think this will make our budget cheaper by doing this. So we're going to put in the small coal power plant. And we've got a spot over here that's kind of reserved for this. This over here was where I wanted to put these things. Let's see, but what I want to do is I do want to rotate this. So what we're going to do is come right over here, and I want to use the alley over here. I want to build a straight tool. Here's the police thing. Here's this. I'm going to put it right in here and just bring that down through here like that. Okay, now then. let's go back. We'll look at this again because I want to look at it afterwards. If I look at surfaces, I look at what's happening. The budget, service upkeep, service trade. It's 100,000. This is 100,000 a month for imported electricity. So now, if I look at this costs anywhere from 5 to 45,000. It's going to produce double what we need. So we don't have to do that. So we're going to bring this in. I'm going to put that in there. That we are going to see. What I want to do is actually rotate this. Okay, never mind. So what we're going to do is I'm going to bring in power lines. We'll bring it here. There and that. Okay, we have hooked that up across the highway. Now then, let's go back to our budget. That is down 70,000. Services. Electric is 133,000. So it said 5 to 45,000, but it is not anywhere close to what it said it was. I wonder if that's because there was a partial month maybe in importing? No, because the importing was, I honestly don't know. Fees, export, maintenance and resources. Maintenance and resources 180,000 on electricity. If I bring this up right here, total is 111,000. 5 to 45 was what it said. Small coal power plant 5,000, coal 40,000 a month, wages 66,000. It's 111,000 a month. Huh. I am exporting some stuff. So that's what we've got there. But that really hurt me on the budget. As you can see, that is costing me a lot of money on the budget. So if I look at services here, electricity, budget is 100%. Let's drop the budget to 80%. Let's actually drop it to 70%. I won't drop it to 70%. I've done it. Leave the service fee what it is. Let's see how this affects my budget. We're still producing more than we need. We're producing 14. We're using about 10. Let's look at my power grid over here. If I look at electric, we're overproducing a little bit. We could come down a little bit more. We're exporting 4 megawatts, 5 megawatts, so about a little bit of it. We got some room to grow in there. Now let's see what that did to my budget. It made the budget worse. How does bringing the percentage of that down make the budget worse? There are some things that just don't make sense sometimes. Things are changing as I go through here. But I swear, electricity, 130,000 a month. See, so the small coal power plant is 130,000 a month is what it costs to operate. Oof. That's why you got to be very careful adding things. I mean, I thought, let's go back to this. I want to go back to the electricity thing. When I went to add this thing, I went to this right here. Upkeep between 3,500 and 43,000 a month. Upkeep. Electricity, 20 megawatts. Cargo storage, 20 tons. We've brought in a whole bunch of coal. I'm not mining coal, so I have to buy the coal. Wonder if I was to create a coal plant, a mine, if that would actually reduce the cost of maintaining this. Do I have coal? Let's see if I have coal. Natural resources. Natural resources, ore deposits, oil, ore. I guess that's oil. That's ore. It's fertile land. I don't see any coal. I guess I haven't unlocked coal yet. Ugh. Okay. That's oil. Not really in range. I'd have to extend out several things to get to that oil. Might be worth doing if
That is all for today's video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to hit the like button and leave a comment to let me know what you think. Please subscribe to the channel to be notified when new content is available, and check out the links shown here for more gameplay. Take care. Hello, this is Resilan Bearcat, and welcome to City Skylines 2.
But I just spent all this money. Oh, water. Water's not enough. Let's see what we need to do about water. How much is this thing costing us per month? $18,000 a month. Let's see what we can do about a underground water pump station. Water purification. So what I'm going to do is come down here to the end of the street. It's 25,000, 6,000 a month. Produces 100,000. That's 18,000 a month. Just 30. That's a lot less. Okay, put that in there like that. Wonderful. Although from an aesthetic standpoint, that's kind of weird. It is producing lots and lots of. We're overproducing water. Now then, with that in place, I believe we could take the water tower out. We can turn the water tower off. We'd leave it there. Oh, why is all that out of water now? That's an interesting phenomenon. Water pumping station. Be configured with an extra pump. Water output 24,000 a month. Okay, so budget, services, water. Don't need 100% on this anymore. Should have 100, 100. Water consumption, water efficiency, fees. Let's see, water. Oh, we need more than. It's supposed to be able to do 100. But the budget was over 100%. Is that because it's not close enough to the water? I'm going to assume that's because that's not close enough to the water. Let's do this right here. Stick this thing down here. Let's take food here. That right there. Like that. Let's get this thing running. Go.
A driving advisory has been
Water
issued for
pipe.
the immediate area due to poor road conditions. Please
This-
exercise caution if you must drive and try to stay off the streets until conditions
Let's see, what does it
improve.
know?
This has been
Let's
a
say
local
that
public
there's
service
time.
announcement.
Okay. That in
What kind of
place. Let's
future
get
does music have if
right
it
here.
doesn't look to its past? Well, I say the question speaks for itself.
And let's
Here
push
on
this
Second
down.
Moon, we know you can't
If we
move
can make it
forward
look
unless
better.
you keep both eyes steadily trained on what's behind you.
We're
That-
and we're getting reports
I
about
think
a
that'll
traffic
work.
accident somewhere.
Eventually,
in
the
the
road
city.
will continue on, so I don't want to put a roundabout there.
And traffic flow should return
Okay,
to normal.
with
But if
that
you're
in
planning
mind,
quick
how much is
trip
it pumping
out, you
now?
might want to wait a little while
Water
until
output
everything clears up.
If you're in
109,000.
it, you already know
We should
about
have
it. No
way
use
more
reminding
water
you.
than we need.
Meanwhile,
Yeah, 109. We need 37, so we can take the budget
The
back
leader
down.
of the city services division is with us.
Doing good on the
Mr.
budget.
Lieutenant,
Budget's
to talk
okay
about
now.
why they are
Water and
contracting
sewer.
with outside
Let's
agents
go down to
provide
80%
vital
on
services
this.
for our residents.
It's not costing that much.
Isn't
Pretty
that
cheap.
going to be
Water's
costly,
cheap.
Mr. Councilman?
85.
Well, quite frankly, yes.
Still more.
It is an
Okay.
additional expense.
With that,
but
we'll let that
residents
go.
have come to expect a
We've
certain
turned this
level of
off.
services, and we
Although
simply
one of the
do
things
not
we
have
can
the
do is
capacity
we
to
could do an
provide them
upgrade.
within the city.
Plus 3
Sounds
entertainment.
like we're the ones who will end up paying for it. Should we be worried?
I expect the residents
Still don't know
would
how to
be more
actually apply
distressed
that.
if key
Shift click,
services became unavailable.
control click,
Quality of life is very
alt
important. to me.
click.
But so is their money. We'll be
Believe
back
I
after
may
this.
have something. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. You highlight that. That's, okay, nice. We got the upgrade in there. I wanted to do the upgrade on this too. There we go. I highlight the upgrade that I want. Click the tower. Look at there. Got a way to do it. I figured it out. Nice. 135,000 a month. So not bad, but I have spent some money with doing changing things around. But what we want to do is kind of take it easy on anything like that. I do want to expand over to the other side over here of this park here. How is my... What is this? Garbage is piling. I don't have a... Okay, I'm going to put a landfill. So what I'm going to do, Ivy Lane, this County Services Road, will come here. Just going to continue right on out here toward the waterway, like this. Now we need garbage. I hate to have to do this. 15,000 a month, 70,000. So what I want to do is come in here, right here. Let's see, put all the snapping. I'm gonna go right up against the wall. And I don't want to actually snap. That's not the right one. Let's see. Snap to parts of a building. Nope. So still trying to snap over there. There it's not snapping. There we go. Now then, this probably cost me a lot more than I think it will too. $100,000 to do. Processing speed of what we've got. We're starting to see garbage piling up. Still weren't complaining about it. They are complaining about crime. Now that we've got this service in here, let's look at our budget. 97 for 100,000. Yeah, that's pretty high. Let's see how we're doing here. We got garbage trucks collecting. It's a lot of garbage trucks. 60,000 a month total there. So let's take the budget. We are going to pull the budget down on garbage collection. 56,000. I'm going to just run it down to about 70,000. It'll save us some money. Keep us around 100,000 a month profit. I'm okay with that. We're bringing in 560,000 on revenues. Our cost is 450,000. Taxes are, we're -1 on taxes, but we're good on the other stuff. Reliable mail service. We don't even have mail service, and it's a +6. But anything. Okay. So monthly balance. Oh, I'm under 100,000. I'm wondering when we're fully in there for the month what we'll get. We are starting to slowly get our services in here. Processing speed, stored garbage. Ugh. Why is that going up so fast? Honestly don't know. That's might have to buy a tile here. Expand out on the other side over here. Expand the thing out. Let's see how it does. Hey on that. Garbage management. Let's see if we go up to 80%. How that affects what we've got here. Oh, we're just still, yeah, we're just, oh, it's going to be full. Facility is full. Okay, so what we're going to do is buy our first tile. So we'll come to here. We got 25 tiles we can buy. And I am very curious what this is going to take. So we want to buy this one right here. So tile upkeep is 12,000 a month. Ooh. Well, I can buy this. I hate buying this just because I need garbage. I'm not going to. Okay, what I am going to do, let's come right over here. What else can we do? Waste recycling, that's 15,000 a month. That's only 3,000. Allows garbage to be processed at a higher speed. Enables the land yield to make it larger. We don't need that. Like 3,000 a month. Over here. Overlap. Okay, I can put it in here. I'll put that in there. That should, and what that does is waste collection point. Lets garbage be done higher level. What we're going to do is here and well, is there some reason? Snap to things. Okay. There we go. And that, let's see, that off. Oh, snap to the side of the road. There we go. That'll do. Now then, put all of my snapping back on. Very good. Come down through here. Basically, snap it down through here. That. Yep. Okay. Ooh. Let's see. Good. And these snap things. Let's see. Okay, there we go. And we'll right all the way down through here. Here. And I'll grab this right in the middle. Basically make that enough. Okay, so there is my garbage facility. Let's see what we got here. Right, we're nowhere near full. 143,000 a month. Oh, how are we doing on a budget? Okay, we're still okay on this. 90,000. I want to get back over 100. We don't want to do a whole lot until things stabilize, but that is a really good. Definitely processing faster. We're processing 100 and one of 120 a month. So the stored garbage should be going down now. It is. We're processing it faster than we're storing. Okay. And I think once we catch up with the garbage that's out here, things should stabilize. Check this right here. We're still good on the budget. We certainly need more. Yeah, we're going to need some more. So we need some more place for people to live. Still have crime over here. A lot of crime. Let's see how this police station is doing. Arrested criminals. Dispatched, returning 4 of 6. Vehicles in maintenance 2. That's because of the percent. That's because we're not paying the full amount. Let's check the. I want to check my budget again. Oh, nice. It was 110. Oh, it is fluctuating a lot. That's okay. Services. Police. We're only at 33,000. It's 37, so that's 4,000. We're going up to 4. That go up. We'll see what we can do about this whole thing. All right, everything's nice. Let's see what we can do about some additional expansions. Never filled in. That is interesting because that would tell me that that is based off of this road instead of off of this one, which means, and this one is off of this one instead of off of this. So if I fill this in, that will do its thing. Israel. Boom. Pull those in there. Put some pretty big room. to here, back to here. Fill in the whole thing. Stop it. Those will be some large row houses there. We got some row houses coming down through here. And then what I want to do, let's do a little bit of detailing while we're doing some things. Let's take a path down there. What I want to do is come down the back side of these buildings. I want to, this is an alley. These are medium-sized houses. I don't know that that's how I want to handle this. Could do it as a path down. Let's do a path. Right here. I'm going to bring a path all the way down through. Kind of highlights very quickly. We do have a residential area right over in here. We can do, but I think this is a great place to add a park. We don't have a dog park in the city. Dog park too random on. So we're going to none of this used. I can bring a little road back to bring a dirt road. Oh, dirt road. What I want to do is bring this right there, like okay. Now I want to put my dog park. Okay. This. That. Okay. Now let's try the dog park again. I didn't hear like that. Yeah, there we go. Nice. And what we'll do is as a small playground on the other side. Very good. So just putting a little bit in there. Something for entertainment for people. We can do some more commercial because we do have some more things. Let's check our job rate. These are just things to keep looking at. Unemployment, 0.5%. So jobs is probably not what I need to add. I need housing. I need places for people to live. This is filled in about as far as I want to. I'm going to put one more row up through here. Fill this in. This is all I'm going to do here. Just for the time being. We're going to have to expand somewhere
Local
else.
authorities are
So
urging
this
the
will be
public to conserve
128.
water and reduce the burden on the city during this water shortage.
Bring this down to
Consider
here.
installing a low-flush toilet, cut back on watering the lawn, and shower
Oh,
with a friend whenever
Let's see
possible.
this.
This has been a local public service announcement.
Sure that stays good and
A
square.
driving advisory has been issued for the immediate
in there, that
area
didn't
due
fill
to
in
poor
good.
road conditions. Please exercise caution if you must drive
That's
and
not
try
going
to
to go
stay
there.
off the streets until conditions improve.
Let's take that
This
out.
has been a
128.
local public service announcement.
Has anyone seen my keys?
90. There's that.
Keys.
Oh no, that is.
One here.
Oh!
Take that from there
Sorry
to
about
there.
that. It's nothing important. I just lost my keys.
Oh boy, that.
I'm sure they'll turn up. They're for the
Let's
brown sedan.
take that out.
Radio station. Oh, wait.
Get the distance right. We're going to bring that straight across from there.
Don't
Keeping it
steal
square.
my car. I mean, the old hornbuckle mobile, please.
That
Oh,
didn't fill in
good.
good well
Here
either.
they are.
So we'll
Oh,
take this out.
never mind
This is
that.
what I'm talking about. I
Thank
really
you
wish, I
for listening
really would like to see them do
Second
this to fill in.
The leader of
What I
the
wanna do
City
is come up
Services
through here and just
Division
go
is with
further.
us in the studio
No,
today
not terrible.
to talk about why they're contracting
Double
with
that.
outside agencies
Let's do
to provide vital services
same thing
for
here.
our residents.
Just go up through here.
Isn't that going to be costly, Mr. Councilman?
Oh, well, quite
Yeah.
frankly, yes.
Work.
It is an additional expense, but the residents
That
are going
out.
to expect a certain level of services, and we simply do not have the capacity to provide them
Just did.
within the city.
Sounds like we're the ones who will end up paying for it.
I'll take this
Should we
one
be
out.
worried?
Oh, that's filled
I
in
expect
pretty
the
well down
residents
there.
would be more distressed if key services became unavailable. Their
Look
quality
at
of
that.
life
It
is
just
very important to them.
But
seriously.
so is their money. We'll be back.
So
after this.
since I can't seem to fix it the way I want
We're,
to fix
we're
it,
live.
Let's bring
and
this
we're
one down
getting
here.
reports about a traffic accident.
that, oh, that's
Somewhere,
not straight.
in the city.
Road maintenance services have already been dispatched,
Would
and traffic
be-
flow should return
let's
to normal.
see.
But if you're planning a quick trip
Oh.
out, you might want to wait a little while until everything clears up.
If you're in it, you already know about it. No use reminding you.
think
Meanwhile,
that's straight.
expect delays
It's
and
not.
drive safe.
Where I got off on my distances. Get out, let's take that. Sure, I won't hold this out and start over. Something is not square and straight. Everything else has been pretty square and straight. Take that out. This should be 128. Here. There. 128. There. Let's see, there's 160. And to just build a, we'll take this 120 so I know what it is. Ooh. Okay. Then keeping it square and straight. 64 before it's over here. It should only be 160. How is that? Actually, very curious how that's 61. But I think that explains why things are messed up. Alright, let's do it from this angle. 128. Ooh, and it's 127. It is not. That is definitely an issue. This road is not. It is not pruned. This one off across there. So this comes to here. Come down through here. 160. That is still nice and square. Down to here, everything's good. This across here should come to 160 right there. Comes in there and not filling in there. Okay. That should come over here to 160. So it lines up. So if we come up to here, 128 there. Now then, back over to here. I got all my snap points on. There's 160 and I am straight this time. Just the line. Still not straight. Okay, there we go. So what I will do to fix this, because it has gotten off time. I mean, left or right? I don't actually know. Let's see. Oh, needs to be this one. Okay. Actually, don't want it. No zoning. No zoning. So make it better. Just all the way down. No zoning. Oops. Left. Okay. We'll do the entire block down. I can live with that. It's a gap, but okay. Better than what I was doing. Now, I've got that, and that's as far as I'm going to go. I want that road there so that I'll just know where it go, how to stub it in. In fact, what we're going to do, let's go come down and then go around the school. So what we're going to do here in this is all going to be city residential. Put that in. It's back here behind the school. It's all over here like this. Just fill that in. Then I want to do is just fill this in. The gap for the road go in there. In fact, I'm going to leave that out. Put a little bit of commercial in. This will come down here. Leaving the gaps in there. Okay, that's the residential. That's as far as the residential is going to go. I am going to put, I've got a little bit of demand for commercial. What I'm going to do is put in a little small zone right here. mixed use. That is this street, which is okay, so that out of there. I think this one is facing the right. 3x4 there. It's here. That fill in there? It's not. I need to change this to where the zoning. How do I go back? Zoning tool. Left. There we go. Off of that. Hide that. Okay. Now then, with that, go back to here, back to here. Let's see what it builds here. Well, that may be too high. It's too high. Okay, that's too tall. Like either one of those options. So we're going to just back all of that out. I do like the mixed use, and I haven't used it yet. The problem with it right here is it creates buildings that are much taller than that one wasn't bad. Could have lived with that one, honestly. They had all been that way. Fine. That is not what it's towering. So what I'm going to do is treat this more like I would a. I may have zoned this instead. Just use. What we're going to do is come in here, zone a little block. Just going to do 4x4 on this one, and let's take this out. 4x4. But that's zoned on this street. I don't want it zoned on this street. Stop this. Oh. Zoning. Cool. Okay. Okay. Then now then, let's do a 4x4. Very good. Now I got what I want. Just a little finicky, but I'm making it. It's all right. Right. Back to default. Hide that. Oh, come on. Tell me that's not a skyscraper. All is we will play whack-a-mole. Get rid of that thing. All right. Well, we are about halfway through 5. The episode is much longer than it should be. And so what we are going to do, let's see here. We're going to come in here. I get my path down through here without doing anything here. Looks back here to here. That. That just will not, can't do that. I so wish you could make those things join up. It does bug me that you can't join the paths up. It would look so much nicer if you could join that. You should not want to use the actual park assets. Okay, with that in mind, oh, there we go, look at that. We've got the comics, and we've got, what is that? SPDS. What do we think that is? Spuds? Alright. And on the other side, almost meat. I love it. Alright, with that in mind, that is, we are a little over halfway through Tiny Town. We've expanded, and at this point in time, we need more workers. If we look at our population, we're at 2.2% unemployment, but we are holding steady. Our budget is still in the positive. We're at 160,000 right now. So even though we've added a good number of services, we are running a positive balance each month. We're expanding very slowly, and we are going to start, we are going to buy another tile or two in the next episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.
That is all for today's video. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to hit the like button and leave a comment to let me know what you think. Please subscribe to the channel to be notified when new content is available, and check out the links shown here for more gameplay. Take care.